My name is Iman, and I'm a postdoc lecturer at UC Berkeley Statistics Department. I'll be your main instructor for Stat 2, Introduction to Statistics. A few words about myself. Before I finished my PhD, I was a software engineer at Google. And during my PhD, my research looked at how social networks affect our daily lives. For example, how they could impact fundraising or access to learning and economic opportunities. So this course is supposed to be the first introduction to statistics and has two goals. First, to teach you a precise way to talk about what we know and what we don't know, and in particular, as it's related to the concept of randomness. How we can reason about and quantify random events. For example, you would be able to quantify the chances that the first person you see on campus on any given day is taller than 6 feet. Second, we'll focus on the power of data and how we can make valid judgments about unknowns by collecting data. In fact, this is the whole point of statistics, how to make inferences about the unknowns and the world using data. For example, by collecting data on COVID patients, we would be able to precisely judge whether and to what extent Omicron is less severe than other COVID variants. This point brings me to why this course is important to me personally. Let me talk about my own experience. When I was in college, I was exposed to multiple ways of doing science. Different people and fields do science differently. Some only focus on developing mathematical models purely based on mathematical equations, and then based on those models, they make predictions. Or philosophers use a set of axioms to make logical conclusions. In contrast, empirical research draws its conclusions by relying on data, by using tools of statistics, and that's why I found it very accessible. Because I could always point to the data as the defense of my discovery. We let the data, which is in fact a reflection of our world, speak for itself. And for this reason, I found empirical research so powerful and easily justifiable. Statistics is effectively our tool in quantifying how the world behaves. I hope this would be the message that you will take from this course and why empirical research matters. Moreover, I think this would be your first experience with statistical thinking and data analysis, and I want to help you build a strong foundation for your future interactions with the topic of statistics. Statistics and data analysis are fun, and I hope by the end of the course you will agree with me. In terms of what you can achieve from this course, by the end of this course, you should be able to look at data-driven articles, for example, on New York Times, and have a full understanding how the data is collected, quantified, analyzed, and communicated. You should also be able to critique their methods and visualizations of the data. In addition, you should be able to pick any empirical article from a general interest journal, for example, Science, and have a good understanding of how the research was conducted. One of the greatest things about the topic of statistics is its ubiquity. It's present in so many fields, for example, psychology, sociology, economics, public health, epidemiology, medicine, computer science, chemistry, and even physics. So by learning the basic techniques of statistics in this course, you should be able to pick an empirical research article from your favorite field of study in a journal like Science and have a good understanding of its methods and how researchers use the data to answer important scientific questions. So let me just finish with a few words about the format of the course. As I said, I will be the main instructor of the course, but lecture videos, which will be asynchronous, are actually prepared by Dr. Kaufman, who taught this course last year. Lecture videos will be asynchronous, so you can watch them at any time you like, and this would give you a lot of flexibilities. However, I will hold bi-weekly Q&A sessions that are synchronous or will be available on a Zoom call to answer any questions that you might have as it's related to the materials we covered that week. There will also be weekly lab sessions run by the GSIs who will go through some practice problems that are related to the materials of that week. There's a video on how this course is taught in the first module of the course that covers the syllabus and goes into more detail about the logistics of the course. So with that, I want to welcome you, and I hope you will have a pleasant learning experience with this course. Remember, the ultimate goal is to learn and to feel comfortable about the main concepts of statistics. Everything else, including grading, is secondary. I hope by the end of the course, you will feel confident and a lot more comfortable with statistics and data analysis.